Happy Friday, everybody. It has been gloomy at times today, but we have remained dry across southern New England, except for a couple of thunderstorms that moved just north and west of our area. We'll show you where those are at and where some new storms are at the moment in just a second. We're looking at the preserve down in Richmond, and it is mostly overcast skies, a little bit more overcast down in South County, a little bit windier as well, keeping the temperatures right now at this hour in the upper 70s. It's warmer. You go further north, a little bit more sunshine and less cloud cover as well. In Norwood right now we're at 86 with lots of sunshine. We had one little cell that sort of kicked off the action this afternoon. There's a little trough that extends from Boston down towards Cape May, New Jersey, and then some stationary fronts to the west of that. The first cell moved from Hartford, East Hartford, into just to the northwest of Boston, and now we've got some more showers and storms to the west of that. Most of them will not reach our area. They'll die down before they do. You can see that just, again, west of our area, we have that severe thunderstorm watch. The yellow box is indicating those active warned storms, but again, not for our area, certainly not down in Kingston. URI, the home opener this evening against my Stony Brook Seawolves, so this is a tough one. I am a new Rhodey fan, but I might have to stick with my guys tonight. Kickoff temperature 74 degrees, by the fourth quarter 72, so not much change there. It is going to be very muggy outside, so shorts probably still a good idea. Skies mostly cloudy, as you saw in Richmond on the camera at the top of the hit here. So again, any showers and storms should stay well north and west of the area. There will be a chance that some start popping up, especially down in South County, but it won't be until early tomorrow morning. We'll have that isolated storm chance through about midday tomorrow, and then it's really not a bad afternoon, partly sunny even at times. Still warm and humid out there, though, through the course of the day. Make sure to drink plenty of fluids here this weekend. We're going to be dealing again with those fronts around with another chance of isolated downpours on Sunday, but it's not a washout. So, of course, we go from Little Rhodey to big-time Patriots game against the NFC champion Eagles. Big one with, of course, TB12 coming back to town. I think most of the game is dry. There could be an unlucky sail that pops up, moves over Foxborough at some point in the game. And again, as I mentioned to John earlier, if you're getting there early for tailgate or maybe waiting for the traffic to die down, staying late, you'll probably have an increased chance of getting some rain. But do I think it's going to be raining the entire game? No, I do not. But certainly bring the poncho. Let's go to Hurricane Lee. Cat 4, still a major hurricane, wind sustained right now, 150 miles per hour. It's going north of the Leeward Islands, Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, and should spare the Bahamas, although you can see that little cone of uncertainty getting a little bit closer. It really depends on the forward speed of the storm, not the internal wind speeds, but the forward motion of the storm. And when it starts to make that turn to the north, we want it to turn sooner rather than later, because then it comes up in our neck of the woods. So the hurricane hunters flew in earlier this morning. They flew out U.S. Virgin Islands, did some recon, and we had a wind speed of 161 miles per hour, so a little bit less being measured right now, and the surface pressure way down there into the 930 millibars. So the overwhelming majority of these ensembles, which is really, really good consensus early on. Then you see how the lines sort of spread out a little bit, but in the yellow, that's pretty good consensus. This storm likely is going to come, within 100 miles or so just offshore. And depending on how big the storm is at that point, we could be at least getting some light rain and breezy to even windy conditions. But looks like we will hopefully, if these things continue to trend in that direction, be spared the worst of what that storm could do. Much too much time to know exactly what. We'll continue to keep you posted. 71 tonight, mostly cloudy, fog late, some storms tomorrow morning, then dry in the afternoon. 83 and humid. We'll keep that unsettled weather and at least a chance of a shower through Monday. Tuesday's a little bit of a break, and then more shower chances Wednesday through Friday. Temperatures falling back down into the lower 70s. Much more like September, John.